Hi everyone, today we would have another AFE. As you can see, that's the latest release, one of the latest releases from Meng. It's Russian Terminator fire support combat vehicle. And as usual, this kit is designed in 1/35 scale. As you can see on the top we have this nice painting of the Terminator, so-called Terminator. Here are written all the, let's say, advantages of this kit. What's written here is all crew hatches are movable, grenade launcher operators armored compartments are rotatable, lights, periscopes and optical equipment are provided with clear parts. Of course there is workable suspension, and of course you would be able to assemble tracks without glue. It's just a linkable system, and there are also precision P parts and mirror film included. As you can see, box is not that big, but it's thick. On the sides we have a mentioning of the included color options, painting schemes. So as you can see, there is Russian Expo Arms 2011, 2013, and I think there is also, yeah, it's also 2009 version. So it's a classic top opening box. We open it and we see sprues right away. So let's check them one by one. There are many of them, as you can see, really a lot, so it would be a long review. And as usual, you can check all photos on our website, so don't worry if you didn't see something properly. So we start from the first sprue. I open it. Straight away I want to say that it's a bit strange why Meng didn't use Ziploc bags. I mean, they would be more convenient for such amount of sprues. But anyway, it's not hard for us to open the sprue. So here we have a first sprue. I would focus the camera on the sprue. Now we zoom it in, focus the camera, and we have it here. So, as you can see, molding quality is really nice. There are almost no flash on the parts, and every part is connected with a thin attachment point, so it won't be hard to separate it from the sprue. As far as I can guess, these parts are hull sides. As you can see, plastic is quite thick, by the way. Even this small sprue, I would zoom out, and then you see that the sprue is not that big, but it's really heavy for its size, I would say. So we move on. We have next sprue. Again with hull panels. And with some minor parts. I will focus the camera now like this, so you can see it properly. Even those thin parts have really thin attachment points, so it would be easier to separate it from it. But I mean, here are the side glasses, rear view glasses. From the other side they're of course plain. What else? I mean, all parts are really nice. I really like molding quality. And here we have a push rod signs, but of course they would be closed, so they won't be seen on the finished model. So I think we would open hull in the main hull in the last turn. Now let's move on. We open next sprue. Next sprue has, I don't know why it has this huge empty spots, but we also see this, for example, imitation of the fabric, and also some small parts included here. Overall, again, molding is really beautiful here. I mean, you have nothing to complain about here. Next sprue. Okay. So we have it here. That's the bottom part of the tower. Also some external parts as well, as you can see. Again, nice molding quality. Absolutely no fudge, surprisingly. I mean, detalization is quite nice. I mean, even the small parts are molded properly, so, as you can see. Next sprue. So we have an next sprue here. Some minor parts, suspension elements, and some mine detection system parts. As you can see, molding quality is still good, even minor parts are molded all together as a single part. Now we zoom it in, we focus the camera in a better plan so that you can see it easily. Really beautiful. We move on. Two sprues are packed into the same bag. Why? Because they're similar. Okay. So I would show only one, just because they're absolutely similar, as far as I can guess. Yes. So here we have rocket launcher parts. Let's zoom it out. Now we see it properly. Some hatches parts, and also some minor parts as well, grills and side panels. We have here another sprue, again with grills, radiator grills, some hatches here, again grills, really nice. Okay, so let's move on to the main hole, because it just asks to be shown, so I will show you ASAP. So yeah, and here are also included these polycaps for the wheels, and hull is divided into two parts, as you can see, top and bottom. All together, I don't know, they would be closed just like this, I think. Yes. Fitment is really excellent, as you can see. I mean, even without glue, it goes like click quack, and it's done. Detailing is excellent, of course. Nothing to complain here. I've heard some complaints that tower will be scratching the back surface, but you can solve it with some extra sanding done. Bottom part is also detailized quite much, as you can see. Really beautiful. Then we have a tower part, which is complemented with a, I would say that, what's that? It's not a plastic. This is just a textile rope, which would simulate a towing cable. As you can see, it's like this. So, and then we have a tower top part. You wouldn't have to separate anything, it's just molded as it should sit on the tank. Really beautiful. Okay, then we have some rubber parts, which include small polycaps. Here you can see them. Okay, now we see them. Small polycaps, which would be used for some external surfaces, I suppose. Then we have a clear part sprue. Clear parts are packed in the it's designed to save parts from scratches, as you can see, but the clear parts are really excellent. They look like glass. Then we have another clear part sprue. I think that would be used for the tracks, so it would be easier to assemble whole. Track length. Okay, so yes, we remove it and we have it here. Really nice parts, but those are not used for tracks. This one would be used for tracks, I suppose. As you can see, quite simple tool, but it would be really useful. Then we have a small wheel sprue. This is our main wheel sprue. You can see it here. Oh, so nice detailing, even small parts are detailized as they should be. Attachment points here, as you can see, are really smart. So it should be easy to separate it from the frame. Then we have another double sprue back. Contains two similar sprues. I will show you only one, because there are included some suspension parts as well as some hatches and something else. You can see it here. really nice. Then we have a bag which packs 3 sprues. It's dedicated to suspension parts and wheels, so it's absolutely similar parts and absolutely similar sprues. And once again I would show only one. Here you can see it. Wheels are really nice. I mean, look on the detalization and how even small aspects of the wheels are worked out. Here are suspension parts, which would have to be separated from the sprue. And that's pretty much all for the sprue. Then we have another sprue. I really like those tank kits from the Meng because there are plenty of parts. I mean, for example, in this kit I don't know exact amount of the parts, but for example, a recent Bradley, which was introduced in the end of the previous year, it contained like, I don't know, it was 700 parts, and it was so detailized, so you could depict almost everything in this tank. So here is another sprue with a rear panel, I think, and also some other panels. Of course you should read some manual, assembly manual, because it's really hard to guess which part goes where. There are, let's say, 2 PE threads. One would be used as a template for painting, wheels painting, and also the silver decal, I would say not decals, those are stickers for the mirrors, and also another thread which contains all those meshes and everything. I think there is also... no. So just only 2 PE parts, 2 PE threads. Then we have this huge bag which packs all the parts which are related with the tracks. But I would open the one sprue which is left. Here, the last green plastic sprue. We open it, and what we see here, some minor. And we have here another green sprue. Sorry for the interruption, it was like card full. So we have here all the small parts. Now what we have left is a bunch of sprues, track links, parts and everything. So really a lot of them. But I think it won't be hard to assemble and its final result would be interesting. Because it would be more realistic. Movable tracks, you know. So what we have here, I think these are rubber parts, these ones. So you see them. There are also track parts. This one would be used, I think, as a track conductor to assemble tracks. Quite convenient parts. Then we have similar sprues. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of them. absolutely similar, I suppose. No, not absolutely similar. I guess 4 and 4. Or they are similar. Yes, they are similar. Sorry for the confusion here. So we will check only one. Here is this black sprue, which contains all the tracks, parts, track links. As you can see, there are plenty of them, and it would take, for one track, it would take, I think, half an hour to assemble whole track. But as far as I heard, around those parts contain also some extra parts in case you do something. So Meng also considers this case, which can be the case considering the amount of parts. And the last but not the least is the assembly manual, which is provided in form of this nice brochure. It's not thick, but it's quite detailed. It contains information about the tank written in Chinese, English, and I think also Russian, yes. So assembly instructions are quite understandable, as you can see. They're also provided in 3 languages. Colors are given in Vallejo colors. So it's quite nice. And here are painting guides, which include all 3 options. The latest one, of course, is the most pretty one, in my opinion. And in the end we have this. So that's pretty much all for today. Don't forget that you can read full review on our website as usual. And thank you for watching such long review. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. Thank you for watching once again, and see you soon on our website and YouTube channel. Bye bye.